Connection lost. I'm sorry about that. My mic was got muted accidentally. I am here. Hi, JJR. Hope everyone's having a great evening so far. Still continuing to rise up. Looks like it wants 29,000. That's beautiful, JJR. I had a beautiful day today as well. 6 out of 7. My two funded Bolinox were and my 5 Tradeify evals were all up $400, and then my 5 funded top steps were up 166. Thank you, thank you. And with the exception of one trade on Top Step, all the trades were taken off the 15-minute. I used to think people were insane when they talked about, taking trades off of a 15-minute. I'm like, the move already happened. You're getting into it? No. At least not in the market we have now. Although, what I will say as well, though, that if I would ever decide to go back to a 1 minute setup, or since there's nothing to do for like 12 or 13 minutes in between checking the charts and all that, if I decided to like trade a 1 minute on a couple of accounts, whatever, I think I can look at 1 minutes easier and hold some of these trades that I might have jumped out on quickly because of a little pullback, knowing that inside that 15 candle, then the candle, it's all noise, and that it's most likely going to continue in, with the trend, and be more comfortable holding for longer, even on the 1 minute. I'm getting a purple candle here on the 15th. 15-minute ATR is only 35. We'll see how this finishes. It's still got 5 minutes on. I got a purple candle on the 5 as well. That's already getting a little overextended, so we'll see. That said, if I ever did trade 1 minute again, it'll only be on stream and just for, to be a little bit, that the stream a bit lively. I like the fact that I can relax in between the 15 minute, or, do something else. I'll probably start making more video content because I have the time. Retreat some here. Glad I didn't take it off the 5 because it's retreated some. See how it finishes. It's got a little less than 3 minutes. It's an iffy spot here, especially with Asia Open coming up in about 16 minutes, 15 minutes when this candle closes. Oh, they've been horrible since the All-Star break. Everything's been going wrong. They've been playing sloppy. They can't hit, and their bullpen's blowing up. They made some trades today at the deadline. I don't know if it's going to improve anything, but we'll see. Did you see who the Sox got though in the trade today? They got Adley Rutschman from Baltimore. They also traded away Marcel Meyer for, I think, a relief pitcher. Yeah, I have a friend who has some inside connections with the Sox who says he's not surprised he was traded. Glad I did not try to take that short there as we see we're going back up. It's a shame too because he has talent. He hates seeing talent get wasted. And I just don't understand. I mean, I know maybe you can't fake passion if he's really not passionate about the sport. But I mean, play it for 10 years, give it your all. If a talent like his, he'll make generational money, and then he could retire and do whatever he is passionate about. Maybe San Francisco will figure out how to change his mind, but they didn't really figure out how to change Rafael Devers, so I don't think so. Do you ever collect cards, JJR? Yeah, I can't believe how quickly Devers fell. And that contract is going to be an albatross. Well, if you ever want to explore collecting, I'll be happy to get you started. Hey, John, who's going to be left pitching for the Tigers after they traded Casey Mize today? Mize is finally healthy after all these years, and they go and trade him. It's like I was surprised. Yeah, I don't I didn't I mean I admit I don't know who they got back. I gotta look. I don't know how you get such a nice young nucleus uh, of hitters and have like no one to. Actually, they got Cash Mayfield. Now, that is their that was the Padres' second ranked prospect. I have some Bowman cards of Cash Mayfield. Yeah, Cash Mayfield was at the Futures game this year. 21 years old. He's 3-1 this year. The 3.54 ERA. 15 games started, but only 53 innings pitched, so he's not even going 4 innings a game. 10.5 strikeouts per nine, 3.7 walks per nine, a whip of 1.163. Actually, he's only in A plus. Yeah, he's in high A. Hey Jay, what do you say? I haven't done that in a while. San Diego, though, is looking like they want to really make a run for it because they got not only Casey Mize, but they got Robbie Ray, too. Hey, David. Philly's got Luis Arise, which means Bryce is going back to the outfield. Yeah, good on base percentage. Multi-time batting champion. But it's causing a major shuffle. So Arise is going to play second. Stott's moving from second to third. Bohm's moving from third to first, and Harper's moving from first back to right field. So our defense is going to be worse. Yeah, Ron. Got you some Adley. Hey, Gravier, how you doing? The Adley trade was surprising to me. I mean, I know the Orioles have Basalo too, but I don't know. The Adley trade was pretty surprising. I think Adley's going to hit well in Fenway. Yeah. No, Baltimore. No, Red Sox got Rutschman. Baltimore traded Rutschman. I figured that's what you meant, but just in case there was confusion. Oh, I can imagine, John. I want to limit to 18. How'd you do on those 27 holes, though? Good evening, Hassan. Oh yeah, I can imagine you're. there a reason you did 27 instead of just 18? Doing good, Hassan. Doing good. I had a great trading day today. Go to the top here, right before Asia opens. Now a little bit of a pullback. Significant pullback. We might be seeing a move down here, like a sustained move down, but this candle's just started, obviously. Oh, wow. Quick move down, bounces off the 9 on the 15, back up. As we opened at 971, dipped to 940, it's back up to 955. Hey, what the hell, dude? You're getting way too friendly. Talking to a mouse who just tried to climb on my hand. Nice, John. And it's just popping right back up. Beautiful, JJR. That was a nice pop up. Good job catching that. Let's see what everything else is doing here. Yes, it's kind of unsure. Gold really popped. Copper popping too. So is crude oil. Everything's moving up. It's turned back red now. Let's see if it bounces off the 9 again. Struggling to get through the 9 on the 5. So the 9 on the 5 and the 9 on the 15 are only like 8 points apart. Does not seem to want to give it up to go down. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Jump, jump a little higher. It's like your instinct might have been right. Your first instinct there, JJR. See gold on the top left hand side of the screen just absolutely screaming up there. Good evening, Jake. Good. You deserve some relaxation time. Seems confused right now. Seems like it's heavy, and I think it wants to come down. Got 4 minutes and some and change on this 15-minute candle. It's one of those I hate because it feels like it wants to come down, but yet you almost feel like it got so close to 29,000 that it wants to touch it. It has not broken the 9 on the 15 yet. It has broken the 9 on the 5. Has broken the 9. It is now a purple on the 15. So we're going to enter here. And I think I might only do one micro just because I'm not confident in the Asia action. It ended up being a 41-point candle at this point. It's still got 2 minutes, so lots could change. It could pop right back up. It's kind of is doing that most of the day. I don't know. I mean, it's like there's no news catalyst right now, so I don't know why I thought down it was going to start going down for multiple days, but that doesn't seem to happen anymore.
Order submitted.
For short. See how this goes. Definitely not shooting for 100 points. That's what the target is, but I don't expect it. I only want one micro. I actually don't know what target I want here. Should have went more micros. Look at that go. Minute 9:30, so maybe we'll shoot for 900 even and see if it gets there. Do 899 half because that's where my cursor settled. Really extended on the RSA on the 5 minute and the 15 minute, so a little concerned there. Trying to just hold until it either hits target or through this, at least this 5 minute candle. But it's struggling at 910. You could lock in $40 here. Yep, it's coming back up. I probably should have taken it. All right, I got to remember that this could just be noise. Up, yeah, right back down. See, I shouldn't even watch these trades when I enter. Once I enter, got down to 903. My target was at 899 half. Got to bounce in here. Yeah, I hate when we're against each other, JJR. .5 minutes showing a bounce. Coming all the way back.
Order
Took it off
filled.
for just 4 points. I watch it drop. Damn. I should have took it. I had 25 at one point. I should have took it. Okay, come back down now. Damn it. See, this is why I can't keep doing this. I can't keep jumping out early on these 15-minute plays. So let's see where this goes. Let's see how long I should have stayed in. Yeah, looking like I should not jumped out here. It was dumb because I mean it's not like I mean I was risking a lot with one micro there. It just got within a point of my target. Philly's spending another night not getting any runs. Just trying to bounce. Struggling with the 9 on the 1. Sitting at 916. There. Break. Breaking up is hard to do. Then they send a bill to you. Um, Sorry to hear that. Do you eat lettuce, son? There's your break even, JJR. Yay. Glad to hear that. Are you eating anything new or different? Talking about the runs. Evening, Crypticon. How are you? Got out at the right time there, JJR, because it's coming right back down. Just about everyone's lactose intolerant after a certain age. Yeah, same. I mean, I don't deal with it anymore. Cheese is more likely to bind me up than the other way. But sometimes cottage cheese can hit me different. I agree. Cheese is one of the reasons I'm as huge as I am. Wow. Oh God, Jay, that's gonna really hit different when it comes out the other side. Yeah, I mean, some people it doesn't. Jake, I mean, like I say, I mean, I wonder if sometimes it's a mixture of plant-based products and lactose because being on carnivore, I don't really experience it. But if I'm eating carbs, I can have emergency issues. Yep, cheese can make almost every food better. Almost. I've never had cheese on ice cream. Yeah, I've seen that, Jay, and I do sometimes wonder if I am addicted. How far do you live from McDonald's? Aren't they like almost on every corner in New York? Oh yeah, cheesesteak. I miss genuine Philly area cheesesteaks. By the way, I would have just hit my target, so I got to be better at staying in trades. Gotta be better. For Christmas, Jay, you should get a couple of nice cheesesteaks for me. Get some dry ice, ship them to me, and I'll then thaw them out, reheat them, and then eat them. Well, it sounds like a McFlurry's on the menu, Hassan. You are missing out, Hassan. You need to try a Philly cheesesteak. No, I'm talking genuine Philly cheesesteak from small shops in the eastern Pennsylvania area. See, I've only been in Philadelphia 5 times in my life, even though I was always within 60 miles of it. And I've never had a cheesesteak from the well-known cheesesteak places in Philly, Tony, Luke's, and whatever, Pat's, and whichever the other place is. But that sounds good. Graybeard, good, because you need to eat more, Hassan. God dang. Yeah, I thought it was ready to reverse at 1.2, JDR. So far, nope. When we have our MIGHTYOX meetup in on the MIGHTYOX compound in a few years, I'll make sure to find someone that can make genuine cheesesteaks and have them on the menu. Yeah, so this was dumb of me to get out of that trade so quickly. This trade actually is gone. If I had stayed in, I was in at 9:30, and so it's gone. It would have gone 50 points for me. Depends on the quality of it. John. I mean, the cheesesteaks can be done well. I mean, I've had some good Philly cheesesteaks in Reading, Pennsylvania. So yeah, don't rub it in, John. No, I'm kidding. Oh yeah, I won, but only 5 points, 4.5 points instead of 50 points. Guess that would explain why there's not a lot of cheese in like Asian food. While I was focused on NQ and cheese here, I forgot to check the other assets. Gold had a nice move down. Copper, a little movement down. Crude oil, I can't see because there's another chart in the way. Crude oil's trying to move down right here. No, I got 5. I got 4.5 points. So I was up by as much as 25 points. So that would have been 100 ticks, but I close. Awesome, John. Excellent. A good cheesesteak is better than any orgasm any day. That's right. I said it. Good luck on that, JJR. Excellent, JJR. Getting a blue candle to 5, still in the shaded area. So that candle's going to close same time as the 15 minutes. So we'll watch. Excuse me, watch it as I have hiccups. mean, they can be made from ribeye, or they can be made from just like steak of steaks, if that makes sense. I love thin cut ribeye. It's continuing down here. There's really no entry for me to get in. I mean, I could go down to the 1 minute, and then I could have had an entry like 5 minutes ago. But ribeyes I get aren't real fatty. I mean, they're fatty, but they're supposed to be. Wow, the Phillies just hit a grand slam. I do. I mean, I do a stream one night a week, Nathaniel, and then depending on what else I got going on, and depending on whether I stay awake, I will trade other evenings. And this coming Friday, I am doing an overnight stream, London to New York, 2:30 a.m. Eastern Time to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Why'd you take your message back, Nathaniel, about Alvarez? This Friday, 2:30 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. 9 hour stream. Nice, John. Very nice. And we'll be giving away Take Profit Trader evals at 6:30 Eastern and 10:30. No, wait. Yeah, 10:30 Eastern. Good, JJR. Yeah, man. If it's a struggle, give yourself a little mental break, my friend. Uh, yeah, I haven't really been following Alpha or promoting them since their issue. What's your opinion of Alpha now? I don't think I'm going to promote them for a while until they show they can be stable again. I personally picked the other one, Pro, or I used to remember the names of all these, but I I do the other one. But I mean, either one's good. It just depends on your style. What you're looking for in an account. It's 15-minute candles turn green here. I wish TPT would go down to 3 days instead of 5. That way you could beat the consistency and get your account after 3 days. But I'm not gonna consider it that big of a deal. Yeah, give it a try and let me know what you think. I'm trading 5 of the regular ones, Pro or whatever they call them. I'm gonna try and get that passed this week. Coke Zero. I like a, a Dr Pepper Zero every now and then. Or I think I've tried Dr Pepper Cherry Zero as well, or whatever. But I like it occasionally, but I can't drink it all the time. Yeah, I only drink zero or diet, whatever you want to call it. I don't drink any full sugar. So that would kill my blood sugar. I mean, I don't do any carbs at all. Sugar's already cost me 1 foot. I don't want to lose another. Fruit, too much fruit's just as bad as too much sugar. They've shown that people that eat a lot of fruit deal with non-alcoholic fatty liver disease just as bad as someone that's eating lots of other like high fructose corn syrup. You got to think how we were ancestral, and as an ancestor, our ancestors. Fruit wasn't something available to people around the entire year. It grew, came in season for maybe a month or two. You might have come across it, or if you weren't growing it before they started growing crops, and you might feast on it for a couple of weeks, but it wasn't something that was constantly available. Funded Seat reached out to me a few months ago, and I don't know, I had bad vibes on it, but now I see Kelly M's promoting it, so I might need to revisit Funded Seat. Maybe it was just a guy. Guy seemed creepy that reached out to me. Honestly, Nathaniel, I wouldn't do anything to change before your doctor appointment. Get a good representation of where you're at on your blood work and all that, and then start making changes from there, so you have a good baseline of where you're starting at, and it's not something that's out of whack because of a way you ate for a month, and then start to make changes based on that. You don't need to make all the changes all at once. Go slow, do one thing for a while, then add something, or and that's what's sustainable. Because if you try and do everything at once, you're just gonna end up quitting. Yeah, I mean, I do carnivore, but I admit carnivore is hard to do. I mean, I would recommend lowish. carbs for everybody. As long as you can stand and still stick to it, and give yourself a cheat meal here and there if you're not like diabetic or whatever, and you still got to live life and enjoy life, but you don't want food to control that life so much that it's going to reduce your healthy years or your health span versus your lifespan, and that type of thing. You So that's why depending on how your body works with blood sugar and all that, 50 to 100 grams of carbs, maximum per day. A lot of eat your goal body weight in grams of protein, and then get some get fats in you. Don't be afraid of eating fat. As we're drifting down here again, uh, and resistance training. Resistance training is more important than aerobic exercise, because the amount of muscle we keep as we grow older is one of the hugest determining factors in how well we grow older. If you don't want to be frail, you don't want to be afraid of falling and breaking something and all that. At the top of the hour here, Singapore, I believe, opens. I eat carnivore most of the time, but like I'll come off for the holidays, and I'll still try to limit my carbs. I can't say I'm always successful in that, but like I'll come off for Thanksgiving, and I'll come off for even for some sort of special event here and there. And they say you should actually take a break from carnivore, every couple of months, just because the longer you're on carnivore without any breaks, your pancreas kind of goes into almost a remission where it when if you do eat carbs, it doesn't handle them at all right away. I mean, not like you're gonna go into diabetic shock or anything, but it takes a while to switch the machinery back on. So you want to be able to you want to be metabolically flexible. Uh, I don't eat hot wings. I'm not. I don't know. I used to like hot foods. I don't like hot foods anymore. Yeah, I should have shorted this, Hassan. This is going down nicely. I mean, I should still be in that same short. If I had followed my strategy of just following a candle by candle, you could see. So let me find the line. Lines, lines everywhere. There's lines. So my stop would have started here, and then moved to here, and moved to here. Actually, I might have gotten knocked out right there if I had moved it. So that's where I would have got knocked out, maybe, because of that way that bounced. Or if I never moved my stop at all and just let it continue to go, I was in at 9:30 and it's down to 8:50. So And of course, I also take a lot of supplements. That's because I'm trying to repair the damage I've done to my body for so many years. $5 minute would have given me a nice entry here for 20 points. Absolutely, John. Have a great night. Try to get some rest and get that back feeling better. Jake, I haven't for a while, but I'm going to start again this week or probably next week. I finally got my new coffee pot. Got it set up the other day. So I could have had 100 points on that trade if I had held. It would have been hard to hold. That one pullback there on that third candle would have been tough to hold through. Coffee and green tea. Oh, when I start drinking coffee, when I drink coffee, I have a 54 ounce cup that I fill. So technically, it's one cup. Try some pumpkin seed extract for your bladder issues. I missed a great trade on gold. Check out this 15-minute on gold. This was beautiful. Absolutely stunning. Look at that big, beautiful red candle there in the non-shaded area. And man, look at that clean move down. Entry would have been there, and this trade would have gone. I mean, I probably would have put a target of 10 points, but it's gone almost 17. That's beautiful. Today's live stream is brought to you by MIGHTYOX Nutrition. I do a lot of studying on nutrition and supplements and all that stuff. I I don't like Part K. I don't think you need to be a jerk to prove your point. I like these night streams where we can kind of chat about other things besides while trading. It's kind of more relaxed. We've talked a lot about baseball tonight, nutrition, and all that. Y'all need to try and come to the overnight stream because I'm going to need people chatting to keep me awake. Although I do have a 4-pack of Red Bull and a 6-pack of Mountain Dew, Diet Mountain Dew out there. Red Bull Zero. My overnight stream this coming Friday. And that doesn't surprise me. I mean, I sometimes wonder if Patrick Wheelan is actually being himself or if he's playing a character. A lot of people play characters on to get views. And awesome, JJR. I'd love to have you. The thing is, when someone creates a character, and it's they created it, and it wasn't like created for them, like an actor. I think that created character still has part of the real person in them. It's stuff they wish they could be, someone they wish they could be like, or wish they could be more like, or like be able to say things, etc., that they wouldn't say in their normal lives. So I he's probably somewhat like that, just probably not to that extreme. Put it that way. Try to bounce a little bit here. Yeah, I mean, I wonder, if he turns off more people than he gets. I prefer Ken Berry. I think he is the greatest advocate for carnivore. It's kind of stuck here now around 850, 28, 850. Trying to bounce up here. I mean, the 5 minute would have given me a good entry here. This is where I get a little blah with the 15, and this is a good solid blue candle on the 15 as well. So it'll be interesting. Yeah, I think that wasn't just his clinic. I think it was his house as well. Yeah, it destroyed his business and his home back in 2019. Just don't let that be famous last words, JJR. Don't try too hard and end up going backwards. It's a nice rise here. It's a solid blue candle, the 15. That's what I hate though, waiting another 7 minutes. I don't know. Do I want to take this long? We'll see. I'll probably try it. It's like a 20-point candle right now. Well, maybe not. No, it's coming back down. It's no longer a blue candle. You can see, look at that beautiful purple candle in the non-shaded area. If I could just grab those on the 1 minute chart, I would still play those on the 1 minute chart. Talk about just the engulfing candles. Onions, lettuce, or bok choy, Hassan? I don't really know what bok choy is. Just sounding good with the chopping. Just have a couple more minutes here. I do want to thank you guys. You made tonight's stream fun. Good conversation. I enjoyed it all. And my Phillies won 6-0. Oh, sorry, 6-3. Apologize. Have a great night, JJR. See you in the morning.
Order submitted.
All right, folks, we've reached the end of our time together. We'll be back tomorrow morning in 10.5 hours for some more great trading action. I hope everyone has a great night, and we will see you then. Bye.